Hello and welcome back. We are playing as Iberia, formed through Spain in Victoria 3, patch 1.2.1. We have for ourselves at the start of this, the board is set, the pieces are moving, and we're going to have a pretty big war with Great Britain again. Now we are new and improved. We are Iberia instead of Spain. We have a bunch of, we're building 70 more barracks, but we have a bigger military, we have trench warfare, we have landing craft. Now is the time we finally punish the UK for all of their impunity, joining every single war of ours for the last 40 years, it feels like, or joining against us, actually closer to the last 35 years, but I think we spent more years in this game in war against the UK than we have not at war against the UK, and so now, or in a play / at war with the UK, and so now's the time for vengeance. It's time for the clapping. Let's get it. We can swap over all these PMs too. So let's do this. Go Chemferts. Probably not going to use the other fertilizer method in the... I think... Oh no, we were on that and we want to be. Probably not going to use the other fertilizer method in the... What is it? Chem plants. Because it uses... Not that one. Because it uses oil. Generally don't use it, but we will use brine electrolysis. I thought we were on that already. Skyscraper site identified. Lay the foundation, my friend. Wild Wells. We will take the trade unionist juice, and then let's take a look. I think we're trying to pass a couple laws. Yikes. We get a splitting of the Progressive Party and these guys. So this is a pretty big deal. Also, the Intelligentsia lose some clout here. We definitely want to keep them powerful, so we're doubling their bonus. So this is important. But the trade unionists we're trying to lean into a little bit. We're trying to pass a trade unionist law. This is really not... We lose all the clout. When the new parties form, you lose all the clout from your previous election until the next election. So or not clout, legitimacy. We have everyone set up on all the fronts we want. We are recruiting a bunch more boyos. Let's see. We're probably gonna need to promote more and more boyos, but this is fine. Native uprising launched against us. Well, this is fine. So what we will do is we will recruit another general in Iberia, because this is where all our generals are. I think that we will just recruit this guy. Planning on just having a little small general. And we will mobilize him and put him on the front against these guys. So that should be fine. I think that this is our defensive strategy yet. We are not using conscripts, and they notably are going to be using conscripts. It looks like they're not sending anyone over here. So we will actually send our other really big stack back here to try and help out on this front, just to close it as quickly as possible. The UK had just traditionally never sent anyone here, or not sent too many soldiers here, and I think the reason why is that, how should I say, we'll put this guy on defense though, because he's expert defense, and we'll let the other guy push, but they just look to win or not even win a couple battles, just tie a certain amount of battles, us have more casualties, and then we just decay faster than them, and it's been very, very frustrating, but also I think probably a better system than patch 1.1. We kind of really care here. We don't want the Progressive Dissidents to win. We actually want the Progressive Party to win. But we wouldn't mind the Social Democratic Party being stronger. We would really like to have an alliance between the trade unions and the Progressive Party, but it's going to be a bit hard because we're staying on monarchy. And we get our war. We're going to slow down the speed quite a bit here. Or maybe we'll do this speed. But we're going to push in pretty quickly on the areas we have fronts. And then we need to land the capital. And we need to do it relatively quickly. But we have landing craft and we have a huge... What war goal did they get promised anyways? Nothing. They're doing it pro bono. We'll raid the convoys here. And we'll raid the convoys with this guy. But we will eventually use this guy to land. And I think we have to land either West County or home countries, or both. I wish we had a bit of a bigger navy so we could land 2 of these guys simultaneously, but we can't. 2 of the big boyos, as it were. But it looks like we get a little bit of a battle. They are trying to advance into our defender. They're on trench 2, which is a bit unfortunate. Actually, let's just try and land them while they have all those guys over there. We will just fight the defensive battle with the trench and try and land. They're never pushing us, having 100 stack on defensive here. But maybe if they're here, and them losing battles is really bad for them, but we have to take the capital in order to enforce on them. We get proportional taxation, finally get a new one. I think that we will actually want to... is one of these guys in our market? No, I guess we kind of don't care too much, just as long as one of them annexes the other, which is almost certainly going to happen. Let's quickly check all of our bankrolls, though. Can we... Nope, you're defending the borders. Defending the borders. We just need an obligation. Why can't we obligation you? Because Dynam needs to be at peace. Fair enough. But you're not defending the borders, no mo. Alright, cool. Hopefully we don't... So, last time we had a battle here, we actually got trapped by one soldier who just would not die. And is this the same thing? Where this is just 45 soldiers that literally can't die? It is the same thing. That's perfect. So we're just going to eat a bunch of casualties for nothing. We're going to set on defense, probably. That's a very silly and stupid bug. I wish you could queue... Actually, no. We can never set him on defensive because he's never going to get out of this battle. So we're just going to hemorrhage casualties for nothing against this stupid 45 stack bug that's like always just right here. That we just can never... We just got to get... Yeah, I mean, we can't get the guy off the front. Yeah. Yep, it's just bricked. It's just... it might cost us the war. Like, kind of kidding, but kind of not kidding here. Now we could try and land behind with the 50 stack on these guys that are on trench. I think I'm more than happy to entertain them in Iberia while we try and land them. Should be pretty comfortable. Already enforced over there. This bug might cost us, though, because we're going to actually eat an enormous amount of casualties without inflicting casualties on them, and casualties is the new thing. Because we're taking, yeah, casualties is the new thing. Oh, boy. Now, proportional taxation does give us a lot more money, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually lower taxes a little bit here. And then I think we come on to private health insurance now, which the trade unionists don't like, but this will make the industrialists happy again with us. And we're getting close to it being better, pretty much. And this will also kneecap the Catholic Church and send them to the Shadow Realm. I think we might use this guy to neighborly land here with the 50 stack, the 58 stack. To enforce them back there. Actually, no, we're okay defending. We're okay just entertaining them in Iberia. I think that it's better that their troops are there trying to push us in Iberia. I think they're just gonna lose. They're just gonna lose battles if they try and push us. And they've kind of figured out the same thing, but they are there instead of over there, which makes it easier for us to land over there. Yeah, we'll take that. Looks like we're gonna get a succession movement anyways. Comfortably winning this. We go from 110 to 50 and they go from 100 to way less. So of course we're gonna get the secession. which is fine. Making a ton of cheddar. I think we're going to decrease taxes again. And maybe get rid of some consumption taxes. Go this, and then have a little bolster here of the Intelligentsia, who are dangerously close to... Actually, let's not bolster them. Let's suppress the church. Let's get them out of here. And probably try and suppress the landowners as well. Let's actually do that. Instead, get an obligation from New Africa. We can pull them into the customs union. For now. They have a revolution, so that's gonna probably change the way things are. Conservative Party wins? Oh, I guess it's a big block. That's interesting. But we could just do this to get a super legitimate thing. Interesting. Alright, we gotta see which one we're more in danger of losing. Which bonus? The trade unionist bonus, which is more important, so we'll take that. We're more concerned with the bonuses than the throughput situation. Maybe we can push this depending on... Nope, they're all this... They're all trench. We missed the timing window, or the timing window was not... yeah, we're... Okay. So maybe we just have to white piece them. That sucks. Yeah, I don't think we have enough. And we have this stupid bug again. Which, like... We have just lost 9,000 troops here, and they've been stuck on 45 for forever. We annexed Bahrain. They can't get decayed below 0. They're decaying a lot, though. A lot of it's from casualty. Oh, they've lost a ton of men. Yeah, there's no way they want to go for that, though. We're going to try and land further up north in the lowlands. Yeah, this doesn't quite work here. I think... Well, actually, we'll leave it, because I think that we can still... reorganize and get a second landing if we don't, like, immediately come off of it. Reinforce over here. But this is the forever bugged battle. We will not take, well, actually, in Western Afghanistan, we could afford taking that. Oh, sure. Unlock telephone. Maybe we just need to be landing 2 simultaneously. So let's do here with the 58 stack. Of course, need to... I think we go radio here. No, we don't have a use for the telephones yet. Maybe we create the use for the telephones with the switchboards. And we can build the telephones in one of these places. Industries, we can use a new PM. What did we annex? Let's go use this lens. Oh, that's probably it. Malaria and Madeira might be the ones producing our cars, so we don't want to swap that over. But yeah, Truco Coast is what we annexed. Obligation from Xi'an. It's unlikely we can do anything with this because they're probably defending the borders. Yeah, they're still defending the borders. Always defending the borders. Unfortunate we don't get this through. They just have everything on trench now. They weren't at the start of the war, so maybe they're suffering some transition penalty. But, I just really thought this was going to be the one. We got the landing gear. We probably just need to come in on the lowlands now. Once this fails. Maybe we're supposed to coordinate them so they're exactly at the same time with the lowlands. Because this is all one region as far as units are concerned. Can definitely increase construction as well here. I'm just going to put this at the back of the queue. Should be done soon. We lose a lot of troops here, which is a bit of a problem. I think we go lowlands next. I didn't realize we had a front for this. That's probably bad. Yeah. Over here. White piece? No way, dude. We're gonna at least make another effort to land you. The lowlands. No, we want to use this stun, whatever. Want to defend front here. Maybe we could push, but pushing into the trench, not ideal. I'll pray for that health insurance. Nice. Let's take a look at our institutions because we're floating a lot of excess bureaucracy now. Can't increase education. Oh my god, we've been on such slow home affairs this entire time. That's not ideal. We of course are going to run out of bureaucracy for this, but this is fine. We'll look to turn on telephones soon, so it's not going to matter too much. Yeah, this is a mistake. Also need to delete their barracks out there, but it's a different thing. We're not decaying too fast here, but we are starting to get quite a bit from casualties, and we of course can't enforce on them because we haven't landed the home countries. Not sure the best way to do that is. Maybe we just gotta land them back at the very start and push, and then maybe we just can't do it while it's trench versus trench as well. It's a bit unfortunate. Trench versus trench is just so stally. It's like a really bad time to fight great powers, like in general. Well, that naval invasion just didn't work. Yeah, if this next landing doesn't look good, I'll just white peace out here, I think. They're not having us enforce on any of this on them. I suppose, actually, we would... Can we decay them below 0 if we land in Scotland? Because we would control one of the war goals then. Huh. Going for central planning here. think that this place, we can up the unis some more. Let's just get the max economies of scale. So 47, 50, 51. How expensive is this pipeline? 600 forever? Yeah, this seems fine. Especially because we've been kind of making the Industrialists a little upset. Catholic Church and the Landowners should get... They get hit below 4%. They're supposed to become marginalized. But I don't know if they could not be marginalized when they're in a party. I think they still can. If they're the only one in the party. Maybe not. We'll see how it is for Catholic Church as well. Alright, we get our... Yeah, good luck defending that. Standard of living is continuing to rise, which is important. Given the goal of the run is to get the achievement related to SOL. And we get more offense. They are on trench. But we have a little bit more soldiers. And we have a guy and they do not have a general. So this is maybe good for us. They've lost 30k, we've lost 20, but we have to go through more of them than they us. This is maybe good for us. Surprise maneuver is taking out their morale. We have more morale. We got lost. That's not ideal, but it's not terrible. Whoa, did we just lose a whole bunch? What the hell? We need a better thing. Whatever it's called. Yeah, we need something better than lost, I think, to recover this. They are losing morale more than us. Rapid advance is not going to do it. So I think that we just call it a day and we do white peace here and save ourselves some men. Let's see, crunch French succession, revoke North German claims. Interesting. I don't think we want any part of that. What is this? Let's declare neutrality. Man, I really thought that was going to be the war. I thought that was going to be the one. Doesn't matter. We're going to be up to 2k construction in a sec here. But actually, well, it's annoying. That's what it is. Now, are you just having... I think you're just having convoy raid problems. Yeah, we should really actually have an admiral just to escort convoys there. So why don't we... This... let's see... I'll take this guy, I guess. Because this is a pretty big deal when these lose access, because all of our energy is over here. So it's definitely not preferable. Build some more of that out. 51 that, or 52 it, I suppose. I'll put down both of these little uprisings pretty quick here. Let's check our infamy. 15. Pretty comfortable. We'll see our bankrolls. You're defending the borders, sir. Defending the borders. Not defending the borders, but they are at war, so we can't do that. Cannot protectorate them. Cannot protectorate them. Fair enough. Starting to lose a bit of money here, so we might want to come back up on the taxes. Trade unions, as the standard of living starts to get up high, the trade unions start to get a lot more clout, especially because we're on wealth voting. Now, why are we so... what happened? Yeah, I guess we'll do this. Are we in an election now? No. They just left the thing. Oh well. Let's just send these guys over here, because they're not doing anything, but they are mobilized, because they were involved in the war, so... And figure out this battle thing over there. Although I think they give up soon here, so... It's probably kind of whatever, actually. Man, I really thought that was going to be the one. I'll look to decrease taxes again, so as soon as we get another uprising. A little bit annoying, but we are colonizing pretty quick here, so... And we're decaying infamy anyways. Let's go into our handy dandy new button, state actions, reset. We'll reset the PMs there. I really wish when you full occupied someone that you enforced on them instantly. We'll actually not move everyone back there. Ethiopia is improving relations. I think I read that. The thing is we want to protectorate them. And it's going to be too hard without a customs union. We would have like plus 20 if we were friendly. But that's the absolute most we can get. Which is not good enough. Take a look. Now, actually, we want to be in righteous, so we're actually going to decrease taxes back. We will run a deficit, but this is fine. And it looks like we have marginalized the landowners, so let's stop suppressing them. And let's try and bolster the rural folk. We're going to continue. We also suppress the Catholic Church into marginalized, so we're actually going to keep on the landowners for a little bit and bolster the trade unionists, trying to get them into 20% to double these bonuses, which of course is also tied to SOL, getting them up there. Anyways, hopefully we can get this war before this one pops off. That way we can declare another war. I think that's what's going to happen as well. We want to have this on auto expand. Get Iberian colonization rights. And now I think we want to annex someone. We can't start a play with the native uprising. That's a little annoying. Oh well, not too big a deal. Just a little annoying. Let's take a look at our market, at prices of stuff. Glass is quite expensive, as is hardwood. Let's make sure all of our wood is on auto expand. Rubber 2. And then we will go in here and go to logging camps and go where we have the most labor. And we will also check the infra to make sure they have enough, but we will just add 5 in places like that fit the bill. Which hopefully brings down the price of wood. We are working on glass, but let's 51 this. So that's 31, 41, 51. Whoa, that was a weird buggy looking transition. Tried to have the Great War against the UK. Could not swing it. Rip the dream. Let's just check here to see if we can colonize everywhere. We cannot. We're going to look and see if we have any regions that are not connected. Doesn't seem like that's the case. We can support more declared interests. Let's see if there are any that we can declare. I think not. Oh, yep, there are. New Africa. That's actually an important area. So let's bankroll these guys because we wanted to Diplo get these guys. Looks like the revolution won, so we'll have to work on the next guy. We could take on their debt. But the thing is I think that it's just better for us to dominion them at their current size. We're not going to do that. I don't care how good he is. Actually, we probably should have checked how good he is. Because I guess we could use a really nice general for landing Great Britain, but standard living should be rising, especially because we also got rid of 2 consumption taxes. We're actually going to swap off this consumption tax and tax luxury furniture and coffee instead, because a lot of the middle and lower class use services, and we actually want to keep services cheap in the market. We're also going to look and try and import some luxury goods. Can we sort by... Yeah, let's do that. I almost never use that button, but... Now, why can we have such a high level with the Shing that's not productive? I mean, I'm more than happy to subsidize a little bit for just dumping a ton of tea into our market, though. So that's fine with me. And then let's import it from the Sikhs, I guess. This is fine. We are going to need some more bureaucracy, but we're close to getting the tech that'll give it to us. Coffee. Can we import coffee from the French, the Dutch, and Omani? Or Oman. We import some of this. Off from the Quasmid, a little bit from the Italians, and a little bit from the Ottomans. Okay. We import booze. Probably not. A little from the French, though. Oh, oui, oui. Let's look at our trade routes and see which ones are not productive. We're fine importing these types of things, even if they're not productive. Maybe don't want to do sugar if it's not productive, but kind of don't care too much. We definitely love to export fertilizer, so even if it's not productive, it's just barely not productive, it looks like. Kind of okay with all this. This should be rising, this should be dropping. Let's see if we can raise the standard of living over here. Actually, is the turmoil too bad right now? No, the turmoil is not too bad. Okay, since the turmoil is not too bad, we'll try and add some sulfur mines. And this will also... let's get rid of some of these and add opium instead. Let's add some coal mines. Let's add some iron mines. And let's make sure every place that has oil has at least one and can auto-produce it. And same with iron. And same with coal. Wood is a little bit of a different story. We'll just add a bunch of wood, more wood to the queue. We already have a bunch in the queue, but... And now we are going to start encountering some severe bureaucracy pain. We're going to double check our thing. Problem is we don't quite have telephones, but we almost have telephones, so I don't want to build... Like, the bureaucracy will... It's not going to work out to do it like that. Can we start using rotary valve engine and stuff? Not really. Maybe we swap it up on the tooling workshops? Yeah, they're profitable enough. Paper mills. Do we have a place that's really ahead on paper? Yeah, we do. Let's go to Glacia and put them on auto expand, and that loses you money. Fair enough. We have insufficient tax capacity in a bunch of places. As soon as we get telephones, we're going to turn on the government admins to telephones in those places specifically. And we can declare another war here. We definitely want to declare another war before we get a thing. An uprising of some sort. We can annex them. I kind of don't mind annexing them up here. This only accrues 4 infamy. Kind of still got a decent amount. We'll send this boy over to take care of that. And UK cannot join against us. Kind of don't want to fight them again. Kind of think they'll join everything, because that's their MO. This area should be all incorporated by now. Oh, we didn't incorporate this? We will make sure Buenos Aires gets incorporated. Awkward. Once we turn on the telephone switchboards, we should have enough administration to float this, or to do this. 500 million. Nice little come up. It does seem way lower than we otherwise would have at like this type of date, and I'm not sure whether it's been like the never-ending fight against Great Britain that's doing this, or the losing control of portions of the construction queue for the most time, 75%, whether or not that's significantly negatively impacted us. Did Canada get released? No, not yet. First time I've like expanded a lot in Central America, really just wholly to dodge the UK. Which I think is a little bit interesting. Ooh, we can look to Dominion them next. It's gonna be 22 anything. And we get telephone switchboards. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go Glacia. We're gonna go and we are gonna turn on your telephone switchboards. We're gonna go Asturias. We're gonna go and we're gonna turn on your telephone switchboards. We'll also give you another one of these because you're probably gonna need that soon. Catalonia, go turn on your telephone switchboards. Navarra, go and turn on your telephone switchboards. Then our place that's actually making the telephones, forget where that is, ought to employ up, because we did complete it. We're probably going to expand it now. It's here. Here where we have a huge problem in terms of railways needed. But they should employ up enough to cover this. And we'll have a ton extra, so we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go to Buenos Aires and incorporate you. Incorporate you. Incorporate you. And it seems like really strong strategy to go after Argentina, because you can support a lot of pops here because they have a lot of arable land. And every European like can incorporate them in 5 years because the European like whatchamacallit. So we'll just expand construction as well in all these areas that do not have 5 already. We'll just do that. Putting them at the back of the queue so we can shift click. And we can of course expand stuff. Probably go macro. Compression engines and peeling. I guess we can go, well, we won't make much use out of radio. We can go mnemonic tools. We are having problems with hardwood specifically, so that'll help with the hardwood. And then the phones will resolve themselves. Oh, there's more. I was like just on luxury goods. I was like, there's more goods in our market than this. Yeah, the tools and the coal. The coal's really the expensive one, so I guess we just start pushing coal. And wherever we have labor and infrastructure, let's just add a bunch. Someone expecting this guy to just back down, but if he doesn't, that also makes sense. And we have a bunch of excess bureaucracy for now, so let's survey the Panama Isthmus. And I forgot, let's start bankrolling these guys. We'll want a protectorate them if we can. Actually, can we just owe them an obligation for this? Yeah, we can, so we'll stop bankrolling them. We'll just owe them an obligation for it. They are already in the market and happy with us. So they became our protectorate, so now we'll just damage relations with them. And hopefully no one buys the Panama Isthmus from them in the time it takes us to get them incorporated. So we'll check our colonies. Yep, they're expanding. Nice and steady. Coming on up here. Siphoning off a lot of pops. About to hit $500 million GDP. Which will be nice. Something might be afoot in our private construction. Is something costing way more than it should? Not that there's much we can do about it. Textile mill is a little more expensive than it should be. Yeah, there's not much we can do about that sort of thing. I have mixed feelings about this. So part of it is I just think it's like busted and like doesn't behave the way you want it, but we can look to incorporate Basara before we like put in all these oil rigs and stuff. It's not too expensive. We're floating a lot of excess bureaucracy. Generally, we would want more agrarian type places to do it. Whoa. Who's coming in on Ukraine? Russia for Kuban. That's a boyo in our market. I don't think we allow that. And luckily, we can just defend and bleed out the UK and Russia, whoever wants to join. So I think we might get involved in this. But the question is we'd really love to enforce on this and then get involved in another war and just fight the three wars if we can. It's kind of where we'd want to be. Why don't we do the other survey while it feels good. We'll go switchboards here, and then we'll survey both canals, and then we'll just turn on switchboards as needed, basically. Kind of want them to appeal to us and offer. Well, okay. What do we got here? We can't protectorate them because they're defending the borders. Fair. We have an obligation. We have customs union. We really don't want them losing land here. So why don't we come in on them? Anyways, we'll put this on defending this front. We'll push that front. Defend this front and probably promote that boyo. Because he's a little light to be defending that. We'll mobilize this guy. We will put no one on this front because we this one battalion just bricks us for eternity, and we just eat a ton of casualties every time. I'll actually put this guy over here. Maybe we'll get around to that front. I mean, it prevents them from taking our land. It's... I don't know, it's like a very annoying bug. It's unfortunate we can't add war goals ourselves, but is he now worried? No, confident. Well, France joins against us. That is a mood. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take this guy. I'm gonna have him push here instead. I'm gonna take our other 50 stack. I'm gonna have him defend here against France, I guess. I don't think there's any war goals on us, so we could actually just kind of capitulate if we need to. They want Kuban though. Not pleased to see this. We'll see how much forces they want to dedicate. Ottomans side with Ukraine. This is nice. This is quite the war that's shaping up. A little bit of World War-ish action. This might be the biggest war. That we've seen. Still just cranking on up. The 93. I think we can prevent them from pushing in though and just bleed their troops on us. Looks like France maybe doesn't want to get super involved. Could use this guy being a little bit bigger. Let's see if we can recruit any generals that are pretty good. Nile HQ, we're going to want to delete whatever's there. This guy's pretty good. Industrialist generals are kind of harder to find. We, of course, can't use the airship mooring post now. Where's our... Looking for a skyscraper. We're going to swap the PM. Oh, we didn't build a skyscraper. That'll do it. Let's put it in the front of the queue. I'll do it. Scandinavia wants a trade agreement. Sure, dog. Like, how much expensive is a bankroll? So we'd love to get you in the customs union. Let's just bankroll you, see where things go. Let's check all of our bankrolls. We have, ooh, we can protectorate UK them right now. Let's do that because they're no longer defending the borders because we're defending the borders for them. Yep, I guess they're not defending the borders. They're not defending the borders either. So let's see. All right, we're not gonna go over the infamy cap here, so we're gonna defend the borders on them. We're gonna stop bankrolling them. We're gonna stop bankrolling them. So now this war has become a lot more important. We're also gonna incur a lot from going to Manchuria, so we will go into the bad boy zone. But I would like to just lock in the protectorate. So we'll damage relations with them. We'll damage relations with Ukraine. We, of course, are... ooh, we didn't quite get it super infamous. Interesting. I thought it took more to protectorate people. Alright, fair enough. Maybe they changed the numbers a little bit. Like, if we go this... Oh, it's only 3.5? What's the base... Oh, unrecognized power is very low on the protectorate cost. Interesting. Okay, I don't think they used to have that big a neg modifier to that, but... Okay, fair enough. So now this war has a little bit more meaning. I think this guy needs to get promoted. I think this is the point where we say we actually need a bigger military for this to fight both France and them. What is this going to bring us up to? 400 battalions exactly. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That sounds pretty good. think we have this guy. Offensive and surveyor. I think we have no one coming over there, so we can send him there. Offensive planner we're probably going to put over here, look to push them out, and then look to redistribute to France here as soon as we can enforce on Bukhara. Ukraine's now our subject. Looks like we just quickly picked that up. Not sure where the 30 stack is gone. Oh, he went to here. Okay, this is a fine place. What is... Open Russia market, okay. Ooh, that's going to be painful for Russia. I think that we can really defend here pretty comfortably. If we are the ones on defense. This 81 stack is going to... We're going to move him to advance here, down here. After these guys capitulate, so... Alright. Oop, actually, just kidding. We didn't think that one through. We're gonna be on that front. I'm gonna move this guy over here to this front. This guy's in a battle. This guy will move to this front. We'll reset the PMs here. State action, reset. We'll make this auto expand. Profitable, profitable, profitable. Let's just take this for now. I'm not sure which one's better. I don't want to check right now. Pushing through here. We should be able to wreck them in Kishiuzu's. Both these spots once our guys get there, but that'll be a hot minute. So this guy's gotta just resist for a while. Same with this guy. We are struggling a little bit. This guy's like not the best general as well. It looks like Russia is kind of getting the worst of it right now. They're decaying 0.75 off casualties and half off war wills, and we're decaying 1.6 versus 1.8. It's pretty close though. We maybe have to land their capital or something. Is that us pushing? No. If we promote this guy, will he just instantly get more guys in the battle? Probably not, right? This guy's also not very good. I don't know how he got such a high position. Oop, we can use our convoys though. Or we can raid convoys up here. Oh, he's engaged in battle, patrolling Iberia. Let's go, baby. I guess we're fine patrolling Iberia. We really don't want to get landed there, so. That's fine. So our 34's there. This guy's here. Should push pretty quick. Actually, our 91, why don't we have him land the capital? Russia. I think this will be better. Oh wait, that's the wrong 91. No, nope, not what we wanted. Stancio. Hopefully that guy gets back there quick. They're just looking to bleed him out on top of our trench infantry, I think. Although the French are applying a lot of pressure here, we're going to lose a little bit of ground. It's unfortunate. I think we can take it, though. Now that we've got a couple more guys on this front, we should push those out. It's painful to have so many fronts, because we don't want to have this many generals. But yeah, we are going to lose some ground here. Obligation from Scandi. Let's get them to the Customs Union. Customs Union grows. So this is a pretty big showdown. Us, France, Great Britain, Russia. Let's see, how many great powers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 great powers. Well, that is a big chunk of our territory lost. Oh, and we get another bad battle. Actually, no, we probably got this. And they're decaying faster. How much off casualties? 4.3. And we're on 3.2 off casualties. Of course, the guy who can never be beaten, we will avoid him at all costs. Probably win that battle. We are landing up here. Ooh, looks like North Germany is fighting France too. Yeah, so France is fairly likely to want to abandon the front. Now they are on trench as well, so we really don't want to push in unless we have a huge advantage. So we're just gonna not do that. I'm gonna set this guy to defend, I think. Making a bunch of money somehow. Is the construction queue empty? No, it's not. A lot of it's going to the auto. Maybe we get a much bigger transfer. Yeah, I guess when we're using the auto queue, we get a much bigger transfer. So why don't we just let it recover us some money for a little bit? Glass, tools, steel. Let's play some whack-a-mole. Yeah, Russia's decaying real fast now. -8 versus -6. Can we decay below 0? They can decay below 0, and we are in the capital as well. Analyst survey gets completed, so we have a bunch of excess bureaucracy. Could start incorporating some states that are maybe not the best incorporation targets. I think the Niger Delta normally has huge population relative to kind of its resources. So let's incorporate them. It's going to take 20 years, but it is what it is. And maybe we do this and set this on auto expand. Convoys being raided. Probably after this next battle here, we maybe the hardwood is nice. So is the construction sector building throughput. Resource discovery chance. It's nice as well. I don't know how we're pushing this. Oh, we've doubled the guys. Yeah, that'll do it. So we got mnemonic tools. Let's go plastics. also be nice. Russia's decaying quite quick. So I think they went out. We'll see how long until they capitulate here. We'll make a suitable offer, except we won't. We'll just protectorate them. When we have the chance. Or Dominion, rather. We should be decaying a lot of infamy here. Yeah. I wonder how much we're getting from Diplopacts. We're getting 100k from Diplopacts. A third of it is US war reps. Yeah, that's fun. And then we're paying out 40k in bankrolls. Now, I think we take one of these 20... Yeah, let's take one of these 20s off. And put them on this native uprising. We, of course, will not fight the undefeatable man over here. Who cannot be killed. I don't know. I guess we just never take this territory either. Because we can't occupy it. Ottoman and Great Britain are out. That's good. So this front's gonna be not pushable. And looks like they take the Russian war reps and don't open the Russian market. But this was nice because they'll have a nice little come up. That was the nicest little big war we've ever fought. Kind of a little bit of a world war with one, two, three, four great powers. We fought against 3 great powers here in Great Britain, France, and Russia for the integrity of Ukraine. By integrity, I mean we didn't want them to take Ukrainian territory before we took it. And that's kind of what we did this episode. We thought we were going to have a huge war. We thought we were going to finally kneecap Great Britain. It didn't happen, but we are pulling ahead in terms of, you know, being the #1 great power. We now have like twice their GDP, and so emerging onto the scene in that sense quite well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.